Hey guys, welcome to this edition of Scruff's Garage. So recently, a little while back, I did a review on the HWK Adventure Pants. I really liked these and I wore them on some adventure rides. So in preparation for doing the Smoky Mountain 500, what I just got back from, I decided to get the adventure jacket that goes with the pants. And part of the reason for doing this, we did this Smoky Mountain ride beginning of April, and I knew it was going to be cooler weather. And so this, I would call this sort of a three-season jacket. So that's probably one of the first things to note about this, is that it's not as vented as some other textile riding jackets. It does have some air vents that you can unzip, but it is a warmer jacket that you probably would not enjoy in the summer heat. Now fall, winter, spring, when the weather is cooler, this did really well. This jacket, even though this is a small, still fit me kind of baggy a little bit. The benefit to that is that it allowed me to wear multiple layers under the jacket, which was sort of nice that as the day went on, I could take off. I had a hoodie on under it, that sort of thing, so I could take things off as the weather warmed up through the day. It does have a thermal liner that you can zip out. I had that in during this particular ride because, like I said, it was cooler. Riding around town, the weather's already starting to warm up, so I've taken the thermal liner out of that. Like I said, I've got a dual sport, so a lot of times if I'm lower speed, single track in the woods, where you're working the bike a bit more, you get hot. Something like this tends to get maybe a little too hot. But with that said, depending on your adventure rides and if it's cooler weather, this is actually a really great jacket in the right setting. A couple notable features that I'll call out. So the front zipper also has an extra little flap of fabric that covers the zipper. So when you zip it closed, that little flap of fabric covers the zipper. And then you've got another piece that velcros over and snaps. That's beneficial for keeping wind from blowing through the zipper. And while I wouldn't call this waterproof, it is sort of water resistant. So it would help keep some rain and moisture out from blowing through the zipper. So that's kind of nice. It has some pockets here on the front, two kind of chest level, and then two a little lower. I tend to not carry stuff in the pockets on the jacket, so if I were to fall, I don't have a sharp object getting me in the ribs. But if you go into a store, it's nice to have a place to put a wallet or something like that. It does have a little bit of armor in it, pretty light. So in the elbows, there's some of the foam. This is probably like level 1 kind of foam armor. So both elbows, a little bit in the shoulders as well, and they're kind of notched, so they're flexible. And then there's also one in the center of the back as well. Not a huge piece of armor, but it covers, let's see, sort of from here to here is that piece of foam armor. For tailoring the fit, a couple things to note. So there's a piece of there's like a Velcro strap here in the like bicep area, so you can tighten it up and sort of tailor the fit to your arm. There's Velcro at the wrist. Then on the sides of the jacket, kind of call that maybe just under the arm, the kind of rib cage area, there's a strap, and then down at the waist level, there's a strap as well. So, like I said, the jacket to me runs a little bit big, even in the small size. So it was nice to be able to adjust the Velcro at different points and kind of tailor the jacket to me. This is the Cordura type of fabric, so it's a little more heavy duty, which is what gives it the sort of water resistant properties. But the more water resistant something is, the less airflow that you get through it. So that goes back to the conversation of what season is this best suited for. There are a couple of air vents that you can unzip. There's one here in the bicep. There's one would be kind of here in the shoulder. And then there's an exhaust vent back here in the back, kind of top center of your back. So you can get a little bit of airflow through it, but honestly, it's pretty limited. The collar comes up a little higher, slightly taller collar, and it has a Velcro up there as well, so it kind of Velcros up here. That seemed to, it's sort of okay. Sometimes, depending on your helmet, sort of gets in the way. So a lot of times I didn't have that Velcro tight. That part wasn't comfortable. And here's a look at the jacket. Like I said, this is size small. A little bit big on me, but leaves some good room for mobility, that sort of thing. And like I said, in cooler weather, for wearing layers under it, it actually worked out pretty well. Pretty decent sleeve length. That way it gets all the way down to your gloves. Like I said, the front zipper has a piece of fabric over it. And as mentioned, it's a longer jacket, so it kind of covers over your butt a little bit as well. Overall, pretty good, decent jacket. Like I said, I call it 3-season. I don't think you would like this in the summer heat. If you have any questions, anything that I can answer, post those in the comments below. I'll take a look and try to help where I can. As always, thanks for tuning in to this edition of Scruff's Garage. I'll see you next time.